Bubble gum. Don't we all love chewing bubble gum? It takes us back to our youth, to a happy moment. But what happens when you get bubble gum stuck in your hair and you can't get it out and you need to cut them out with a pair of scissors? Or you get your bubble gum stuck in the carpet. How do you get it out? We're going to talk about that a little bit today. Hi there, I'm Angela Brown and this is Ask a House Cleaner. This is a show where you get to ask a house cleaning question and I get to help you find an answer. Now today's show is brought to us by housecleaning360.com. Housecleaning360 is a website that has the best of the best in home service providers. So now as we're approaching the holiday season, you may need an extra set of hands of somebody to come to your house, climb up in your attic, bring down all of your holiday decorations and help you set them up. Where do you find that person? You can find them on housecleaning360.com. If you are a service provider and you provide this service. If you're not listed on housecleaning360.com, run over there and add your listing so people in your neighborhood can find you. All right, housecleaning360.com. All right, on to our show today about bubble gum. Today's question is brought to us not by somebody wanting to know how to get bubble gum out, but from a daycare service provider who's been in the business for 25 years. And she's dealt with all kinds of kids at all ages, and she's dealt with, believe it or not, bubble gum. Bubble gum being stuck on furniture, stuck on carpet, stuck in your hair. And she says the best way to get bubble gum out of the carpet, for example, we'll do carpet first and then the hair, is with creamy peanut butter. What? Peanut butter in your carpet? I know, here's how it works. The oils in the peanut butter will break down the plastic that's inside the gum, which is that rubbery thing that allows the gum to hold its consistency. The peanut butter breaks it down. My question to her was, but if you put peanut butter in your carpet, isn't that going to leave a stain? And she said, yes, but it's peanut stain. And because it's peanut, they're peanut oils and they wash right out with soap and water. So here's what you do. Take about a half a teaspoon of peanut butter and put it right on the gum in the carpet fibers. Don't be spreading it around. You don't want to spread it any bigger than you have to, but you don't want to have to cut the carpet because then it will leave a hole. So mix it on the gum and twist it and twist it and twist it and keep mushing it in there. And as you work that in there, leave it for a couple of minutes. It's going to break down all that rubbery content that's inside the gum. As it breaks it out, take a paper towel. Now she says a clear paper towel that's like white, that doesn't have any color in it. Because if it has color in it, that will bleed into the carpet and it will change the color of the carpet fibers. So get like a clear paper towel or a clear wash rag that's just like, not clear, but white. And then dab the peanut butter and the gum out of the carpet. Now, once you've got all of the gum and all of the peanut butter back out of the carpet, you want to take a hot, wet, warm rag with a little bit of dish soap on it. And you'll go ahead and just wipe that area and blot it out. Because you don't want to scrub it, because if you scrub it, then that also can ruin the carpet fibers. And so you just want to blot it out. And as you use the soap and the hot water, that will bring the oils of the peanut out of the carpet. So the peanut butter will then come out of the carpet and so will your gum. Then she says just let it dry and then brush the carpet back over, just kind of like ruffle it up, and your carpet will look as good as new. Now, the same rule applies if a kid has gum in their hair, because you don't want to be cutting the hair off because then you have weird lengths of hair and all that stuff. But if a kid gets gum in their hair, again, with the peanut butter, grab a little bit of peanut butter and spin it inside that hair, twist it, mash it, mush it, work it in, and let it wait for a couple of minutes until the oils in that break down the latex that's inside the gum, and then go ahead and just pull it out. As you pull it out, it's going to leave a little bit of oil inside the hair. And so again, with a little bit, maybe a drop or two of dish soap back on the strands of hair, then you can take a hot, wet rag and wipe that out. When the hair dries, it will be as good as new. The gum will be out and you did not have to cut the child's hair. So if you get bubble gum in your hair or in your carpet, that is what this daycare service provider named Janet Mackley recommends. So Janet, thank you so much for the tip, because this is something that probably all parents are going to deal with at some point, and certainly daycare service providers. So thank you very much for that tip, and until we meet again, leave the world a cleaner place than when you found it.